few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Oh, it breaks another. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Delay of game, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still 2nd down.
And then I got Derrick Henry as well. So
can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Love keeps himself upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now after the sack, here's 3rd and goal from the 20.
Okay, right here. I wasn't even paying attention. But this is my favorite play right here. Right here, the X. I was talking to you, knucklehead. All right, watch action.
Play action. It's locked. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Evan Ingram, as the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off with a...
There's no objectives. You come over here and look. This is, requirement to win the game. Sometimes they have other,
Kansas City touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. Try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wentz. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wentz. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Stenerud now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. so dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Evan Ingram works his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to drop coverages they haven't run so far. They have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appeared yardage-wise against these Eagles last year pretty early on in the season. 130 on the ground, 99 more through the air on 9 catches.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. 51's the mic.
They'll go to Barkley again. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Saquon Barkley running right. It'll be first and goal. You are watching that on EA.
How do you like that, huh? I can't even probably do.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that one will be accepted. The game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Again, it's Barkley. And Barkley finding his way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Stenerud on for the extra point.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the rookie Saquon Barkley, the one who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
And yeah, one of the wee little ones. Yeah, it was like one of them. Yeah, it's like one of them.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he finds Howard complete.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Where'd you go?
easy work. Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now Wentz on third down. Aguilar has it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 75 yards. And the Eagles.
Suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients on Latuda have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrollable muscle movements, as these may be permanent. These are not all the serious side effects. To learn more, go to Latuda.com or talk to your doctor.
Eagles get a score closer. Elliott good on the extra point. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside.